What's up guys, it's Nick from Mining Office, and today we're going to be doing our second video in the series for Ravencoin. I hope you guys enjoyed my previous video on how to mine Ravencoin. Today we're going to be getting into some of the more technical details on what is Ravencoin and why is it so awesome, at least in my opinion it is. We're going to talk about the community, we're going to talk about the features, like I said, what is Ravencoin, what makes it different from the rest of the coins out there, and why you guys should be interested in Ravencoin. So let's jump on over to my computer and I'll show that to you guys. I have multiple cards here mining Ravencoin and I'm a big fan of it. I think you guys already know that. So these will be some of the reasons why I love Ravencoin. Let's get into it. As always, all the links for the stuff I'm showing will be in the description. We're on the Ravencoin homepage here at ravencoin.org. And if you're not familiar with Raven, you're going to want to go to the About tab here and open that up. It'll give you all the important information in a short format and summarized, so we can go through it quickly. Ravencoin is a digital peer-to-peer network that aims to implement a use case specific blockchain designed to efficiently handle one specific function, which is the transfer of assets from one party to another. So it is built on a fork of the Bitcoin code. Ravencoin was launched January 3rd, 2018. So that is 9 years after Bitcoin on the same day, and it is truly an open source project. There is no ICO or masternodes. It focuses on building a useful technology with a strong and growing community, and guys, let me tell you, emphasis on strong community. All right, we'll get to that later. If we keep going down here, we'll see a few technical details about Ravencoin. So currently, the issuance schedule is a block reward of 5,000 Raven, and that is going to be changing with the halving that's happening very, very soon, guys. It's going to be in the beginning of January, so be wary of that. The block reward will be going down to 2,500. That's why it's called the halving, because the block reward gets halved, all right? The block time is 1 minute and the coin supply is capped. So there is a maximum supply possible of 21 billion coins. That is exactly 1,000 times more than the Bitcoin issuance. The mining algorithm they use is Kapow, which was formerly X16R and X16RV2. And what's special about Kapow is that this algorithm is ASIC resistant. This specifically helps with the problem of centralization of big mining farms, getting a bunch of ASICs and having a huge amount of hash rate on certain algorithms. So this is another feature to help decentralize the network and really empower all those people mining at home with just their GPUs, be it 1 or 10. It's really built for you guys out there, for the community, for the everyday miner. So again, the algorithm is Kapow. It was derived from ProgPow and ETH with some modifications. They don't really plan on changing the algorithm fork. This was asked actually recently during the Ravencoin Cruise AMA. And yeah, they don't plan on doing that anytime soon. The current algorithm is there because it is ASIC resistant. This is a level playing field for everybody. It was a fair launch, right? Everybody has equal opportunity to mine or purchase Raven. There was no pre-mine, so there's no developers with huge bags of Raven just sitting on the side that could just be dumped on the market, which is always a good thing, right? For example, that's one of the huge issues people had with Chia, and it's really community driven. I have to put the emphasis here always on community. I think Ravencoin is probably the best crypto community out there, hands down, and it is truly open source. So enough of this stuff. If you want any more details, any more specific things, I recommend you guys read through the white paper. If you just click on this tab here for the white paper, it'll bring you to this 11-page PDF. It talks about how it's improving on Bitcoin and why Ravencoin was made more than just, what we saw before. So I recommend you guys go through this if you have the time. It doesn't take that long and it's really informative. So before we talked about community a bit, if we go back to the homepage, there's a community tab. Make sure to visit that too, guys. If there's 2 tabs you should visit, it's the About and the community, okay? Because here you can go to any one of these social medias that you're on, be it Reddit or Discord or Twitter or whatever, and get in touch with other people mining Ravencoin, other like-minded people, other miners out there, and just cool, helpful, and very loving people, honestly. So I think that's pretty good for a quick overview. Let's look at some more numbers. We'll just check on CoinGecko here where Ravencoin's at. Alrighty, so even though I'm from Canada, I will leave this in USD for the general population of the world, alright? Ravencoin is currently sitting at 9.33 cents. But if you scroll down, I hate this. By default, you're shown a 24-hour chart. To me, that makes no sense. When in doubt, zoom out, guys. Zoom out. I don't like looking at short-term things because Short-term variations don't really mean much. Crypto is very volatile. If you don't already know that, I don't know why you're in the crypto game, to be honest. So anyway, if we look at the 90-day here, you'll see there's a lot of up and down fluctuations. We're sort of around that 10 to 12 cent mark in general. And the all-time high for Ravencoin was 28.5 cents, and that was February 20th of this year, so 10 months ago. Let me tell you guys, I bought in Ravencoin. It was over 20 cents. So I bought in at a pretty high price, and honestly, I don't even care about it. I'm holding for the long run. I really believe in the project, and I don't plan on getting rid of any Raven anytime soon, unless it's to buy cool things like NFTs and other assets. So anyway, we'll get to that eventually. So if we go to the max here, we'll see the last 4 years of Ravencoin, and you'll see there was obviously a big pump this year, and we've sort of stabilized in between where it was before and the all-time high. And I think there's obviously big room for growth with the halving coming. Just comparing a bit on my own to BTC, I think again there is great potential here. But actually, I got the opinion of someone else in the mining community, which I think is very informed, makes extremely great content, and I want to present to you guys. So I had a few questions regarding this, and I sent them out to Black Bear Crypto. So I'll let Black Bear take over from here. Here we go.
What's up, Mining Office fans? My name's Jack, and I run a small YouTube channel called Black Bear Crypto. On my channel, I talk a lot about economics, tokenomics, and GPU mining, so if you're interested in those topics, would love for you guys to stop by. Big thanks to Nick for having me on today. He wanted to ask me some questions about Ravencoin for you guys, so let's jump right in. What is your prediction for the price of Ravencoin after the January 2022 halving? I believe that Ravencoin's halving is a major growth factor for the network because it cuts transaction fees in half every 2,100,000 blocks. Most of you already know this, but the process is done by reducing block rewards for miners by 50%. Bitcoin has the exact same model. So as miners, it's really important that we mine all the Ravencoin we can get before each halving because the decrease in block rewards can definitely sting in terms of profitability. With regard to price fluctuations at halving, I would think maybe 5 to 10 cents of volatility. Halving is more of a psychological factor in the short term, but historically it has had positive long-term impacts on proof-of-work blockchains. In my view, the Ethereum merger is going to be the big factor in Ravencoin's market cap and price increase. The issue is they keep changing the date of the merger, so we don't really know when that's going to happen. So all we can really do at this point is monitor the situation and try to position ourselves best for when the proof-of-stake merger actually goes through. In my view, that means stacking as much Ravencoin as possible before the full merger happens. Where do you see the Ravencoin project headed in the future? The biggest problem Ravencoin is facing right now, in my opinion, is the centralization of hash rate. It's a correctable issue, but it's part of the reason why I believe Coinbase hasn't listed yet and why Crypto.com doesn't accept direct transfers. In the last several months, Ravencoin has been consistently threatened by 51% attacks. Two miners got over 40% of the net hash a few weeks ago. That was a very close call. Honestly, guys, at this point, I can't blame the exchanges for not wanting exposure to Ravencoin while it still has a risk of being compromised. As I said before, though, I do think that this is a correctable issue, but we need open source, 0% fee mining pools. Many of us in the community are willing to do this, but the major pools close source their code, so it makes the process a little more difficult. I don't blame two miners or Flypool for protecting their intellectual property, but their monopoly on the Ravencoin net hash is definitely a concern for the future of our blockchain. If we can fix this problem, which I absolutely think we can, then I think Ravencoin could very well hit $5 to $10 in the next 48 months. This will also depend on the Ethereum merger as well as the state of the global economy. I'm working with some community members now to create and launch a 0% fee Ravencoin mining pool. We're actually very close to accomplishing this goal, and if you're interested in following that project or any of my projects, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Black Bear Crypto. You can also subscribe to my company's newsletter at mainblockchain.com or follow me on Instagram. Before I let you go today, though, Nick left a bonus question. What is your favorite feature or aspect of Ravencoin? My favorite feature of Ravencoin is definitely its ASIC resistant algorithm, which helps discourage warehouse mining. Most people can't have an ASIC in their house because of the noise and the 240 volt outlet, but they can have as many GPUs as they want. Also, the fact that there's no pre-mine means a lot to me. No coin and cold storage means my stake isn't going to get diluted by somebody dumping their shares during a bull run. With that all being said, I think that's enough for today. Thank you all for watching, and thanks again to Nick for having me on. Peace out, Mining Office crew. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Black Bear. So I hope you guys go check out his channel. Please subscribe to him. He really does not have enough subscribers, in my opinion, considering the great content he makes. So please pump his subscriber count like we want to pump Ravencoin. And I will end off just saying this. This will not be the last piece of Raven content. A great thing about Ravencoin being super asset friendly is that, in my opinion, it's probably the best platform for NFTs. Right now, you know, it's crazy on ETH and Solana. You're paying absolutely mad gas fees. And yeah, with Ravencoin, that's not a problem. So next time we will dive into NFTs, the different marketplaces, and what type of stuff is currently available. So that's it for today, everybody. We'll be back. If you enjoyed it, please please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and like I said, December is Ravencoin month here at Mining Office. We're going to have more content coming. Stay tuned, and if you like Ravencoin, support the network. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.